Time now to get some common sense with Craig Bolanos, the CEO and founder of Wealth Management Group. Hello there, Craig. Inflation is still a hot topic. Do you think inflation is getting worse, or has the worst already happened?
Well, Angela, you're right. Inflation's continued to soar, dominating conversations and stretching consumers' wallets. The latest reads on inflation data, the prints, they were up 8.5% year over year. That's the most we've seen since the 1980s. So what can be done? Is this a repeat of the 1970s all over again? Those are the questions that many people are asking. And I have to say that although many fear the light at the end of this tunnel is indeed an oncoming train, we do see some very visible clues that inflation could be near a major peak, and that'd be welcome news for all.
What are some of those signs that you mentioned that could indicate inflation might finally be near a peak?
Well, Angela, there's three that come to mind, and the first would be cars and trucks. And nothing's been hit by the pandemic-related supply chain as hard as the auto industry. I mean, the chip shortage in particular, that's been making a new car, getting a new car nearly impossible, causing these prices to soar. However, when I look back over the last 2 months, we've seen some price declines, 2.1%, 3.4% respectively. So while auto prices are still very high, the price has come down marginally each of the past 2 months. Number two, I call it sticky versus flexible. And what we're talking about here is this: not all inflation is created equal. Sticky inflation represents the price change in goods or services that take a while to develop. So right now, think about public transportation, education fees, etc. While flexible inflation, that's the stuff that the price moves quickly on: gasoline, food, etc. And in the 1970s, both sticky and flexible core inflation soared through the roof. But right now, it's only the flexible component that's moved significantly higher, and that's good news and can provide a small dose of optimism. Number three on my list is major backlogs. The ports of LA, Long Beach, those have really started to thin themselves out. And the other part is the shipping rates, what I call these transportation routes, Shanghai to LA, Shanghai to New York. The prices on the shipping routes are also down significantly from their peak at the tail end of 2021. So while none of these items on their own indicate that inflation may have peaked, when we start looking at these visible indicators along with others, an argument could be made that we might be getting close to the top. I'm Craig Bolanos, the CEO and founder of Wealth Management Group. If you'd like some assistance in getting retired and staying retired, connect with us through our website, investwithwmg.com.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.